Find the derivative of the following. We've got y equals 5x e to the x, interesting, plus 2x squared e to the x, interesting, minus e to the x. This, boys and girls, is product rule and product rule again. Let me remind you of what the product rule is. The product rule says if you multiply two functions together, and I like to call one u, I like to call the other one v, you take the derivative of the first one, multiply the second one as is, plus take the derivative of the second one, multiply the first one as is. So we are going to do product rule twice. So you'll be my u and you'll be my v, and then I'll do that again. So y prime is going to equal, take the derivative of the first guy, so the derivative of, and again, by the first guy, I mean 5x, so the derivative of 5x is just 5, multiply the second guy as is, so times e to the x, plus take the derivative of the second guy, the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x, and multiply the first guy as is, so 5x. All right, so that's u. We'll clean u up in a bit. Let's do the same thing again. So 2x squared is going to be my u, e to the x is going to be my v. So we're going to add, because that's a plus sign, take the derivative of the first function, so the derivative of 2x squared is 4x, okay, times, keep the second guy exactly the way it is, e to the x, plus the derivative of the second guy, which is e to the x, times, keep the first guy the way it is, 2x squared. Okay. U are just the derivative of e to the x. So minus e to the x, nothing changes. Now I got a little bit of cleanup to do, so let's see if we can clean this up and see if anything combines. There's a strong possibility some stuff will combine. We'll have like terms here. We'll see what happens. 5 times e to the x is 5, e to the x, check. 5x e to the x, so 5x e to the x. All right, so you guys won't combine. You guys will, though. 4x e to the x, so I'll deal with that when I have to. How about 2x squared e to the x minus e to the x? Oh, okay, so several things combined. All right, 5e to the x minus e to the x is going to be 4e to the x. Okay, so you combine 5x e to the x, 4x e to the x is going to be 9x e to the x. And then just kind of hanging out all on its own is 2x squared e to the x. That's going to equal y prime. And that is me using product rule twice and then combining like terms. So much fun!